Hey folks, Sean Lynch coming to you today with a short video to address a question that I see being asked online. And that question is, should I be using Coinbase to store my Bitcoin, or should I be using my Coinbase account to send and receive Bitcoin from my business opportunities? And this video is going to address why I highly recommend you don't. Here I am on the Coinbase website in their user agreement, and if you scroll down to the middle of the page roughly, you're going to get a section that talks about prohibited use. So Appendix 1, prohibited use, prohibited businesses, and conditional use. So this is an agreement that you accepted when you created an account on Coinbase, and so they can monitor your transactions. Yes, technically Bitcoin transactions are anonymous, but they can still see the wallets you're sending and receiving from. So if they pick up that you're receiving Bitcoin from a business that they particularly don't like or disapprove of, you're at their mercy. So Coinbase is kind of like in the cryptocurrency space how PayPal is to the cash space, right? The fiat currency. So the prohibited uses here, prohibited business, investment and credit services. So security brokers, mortgage consulting, debt reducing services, investment schemes. So that's not saying that anyone watching this video is actually participating in any schemes, but you're at the mercy of Coinbase whether they decide the business you're dealing with is a scheme or not. So this is why I highly recommend that if you're buying Bitcoin off of Coinbase, you should not be sending it directly into your business opportunities. And same for the reverse here. So I drew a little diagram so you can visualize. So you're using your exchange, an online exchange, to purchase Bitcoin, and you have a wallet, and you have your business. So the flow of your money should go as follows. You should purchase your Bitcoin off the exchange, transfer it to your Bitcoin wallet, a wallet that you control your funds, and then send that money to your businesses, or send that money to purchase goods and services online. And same goes for reverse. If you're receiving any funds through a purchase or from your business, you should not send the money directly to an exchange. You should send that money to your wallet. You want to control your money. And if you want to sell that money, like exchange it for fiat, and you want to use an exchange, then you can send it back to your exchange to make the sell. You shouldn't go from your exchange directly to your business, or your business directly back to an exchange. And here's an example of some real businesses, real exchanges. So Coinbase is an online exchange, a place where you can buy and sell Bitcoin. Now they also store your Bitcoin for you, but we highly recommend that you do not store your Bitcoin long term on an exchange, because you never know. It could get hacked, like we've all heard stories of Mt. Gox. Your account could get shut down if you use your funds in a way that they deem prohibited. And I had a friend of mine actually who lives in Canada, and he went down to Cuba for a 1-week vacation. He accessed his Coinbase account to check his funds, and they detected that he was in Cuba. They blocked his account, and he has not been able to access it since, because it's against their terms of service. They don't allow people in Cuba to open up Coinbase accounts, and he's not from Cuba, but he's dealing with that right now. So, and if they shut your account down, you don't have access to your funds. So that's why it's very important that you use exchanges for what they're meant to do, to buy and sell, exchange cryptocurrencies for others, depending on the exchange. And you store your Bitcoin on an actual wallet that you control your funds. And here's an example. So Coinbase, if you purchase Bitcoin, you would send it to one of your wallets. In this example, the blockchain.info wallet. And from the blockchain.info wallet, you could make purchases or make an investment into your business like CryptTrade Capital. And when CryptTrade Capital pays out, you don't want to pay out directly into your Coinbase account. You want to pay out to your wallet, and then if you want to exchange your Bitcoin, then send it to an exchange to convert. I know there's an extra transaction fee involved by doing it this way, but you avoid the headache, you stay more secure. You're not dependent on the mercy of an exchange who are controlling your funds, okay? So I hope this diagram will help clear up that question that I see being asked online. Make sure you educate yourself about what the difference is between an exchange and a wallet are, so that you can always be in control of your funds and just be safe with them. Oh, and another point I'd like to address is sometimes when you create an invoice to send Bitcoin, there's a timer. For example, a CryptTrade, I believe it's 24 hours you have to send your Bitcoin to the desired wallet. In other businesses like BitClub Network, you have 10 minutes to send your Bitcoin to a wallet. Now, if you're sending your money directly from the exchange sometimes has delays in order to process your transaction because they're backlogged. So if it takes them 2 hours to actually send your Bitcoin, well, that's going to be well after the invoice is expired over at BitClub Network. If it takes them more than 24 hours to process your transaction, well, that'll be over the limit of your CryptTrade investment. So you're basically going to have to then log a support ticket with that business saying, here's the proof that I sent the money, so that they can go look into the wallet and then credit or update your account, because the invoice systems are automated as long as the funds are received within that specific amount of time. And same goes for the reverse. If you were going to make a purchase, let's say you go to a website that accepts Bitcoin payments, would you go to your business account and send Bitcoin to make that purchase? You wouldn't, right? Because you know the business usually takes within an hour or 24 hours to actually process your request to send you the funds. It's not an immediate, it's not like they're sending the funds right away. So if you wouldn't do it from your business to make a purchase, why would you do it from an exchange to make a purchase, right? Because the exchange operates the same way as the business does. They could have delays in order to process your transaction. Whereas when it's coming out of your wallet, it's immediate. So if you generate an invoice online and it asks you to pay a certain amount of cryptocurrency, then you can send that cryptocurrency from your wallet, which will be immediate. It'll be announced to the network, so they know you sent the Bitcoin, and then all you got to do is wait for the confirmations on the network. That's typical Bitcoin network delays there. But at least they know you sent the funds, and that you won't have to write any support tickets, which will cause you headaches and cause delays in the long run. So that's all I got for you guys this morning. Hope you got some value. Make sure to share, like, and tag your teams who might be asking you this question a lot. And let's be safe out there.